topics. I can't breathe. More hot topics and a $6.7 million bag. Whose show is better than this? Trying to tell you. The city of, wait, did I do it right? The city of Chicago, everyone, is threatening to sue Jussie Smollett. You've heard about this. I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it. Now, remember, the case was dropped against Jussie. The mayor is now demanding, oh, excuse me, it's Jesse. Chris Rock taught us that. Demanded that Jesse pay the city back the $130,000 that they used for their police resources to investigate the case. So the city wants their money back. They're also embarrassed about how Jesse makes Chicago look, you know, which I guess, what, a lot of crime and stuff? Chicago's a city. Every city has a lot of crime. Chicago, I love Chicago. Anyway, but look, they're giving Jesse 7 days to pay up. Or they gave him, rather. Now, the 7 days is over, he didn't pay up. It's $130,000. It's a lot to me and you, but it's not a lot to Jussie Smollett. He's got that money, you know he's got that money. He's got rich friends, you know he's got rich friends. There's somebody who could have paid that. And in our Hot Topics meeting, everybody was resoundingly saying, well, oh. They were resoundingly saying that the show, perhaps Empire should pay it. Jesse's back on the show, you know, and just make this go away. And I said, no. If I were Mr. Empire, I wouldn't pay it. You know, Jesse's back on the show. Jesse was found innocent, fine. But if I pay it, then isn't that implicating us in sticking up for Jesse? You know, and it's kind of unpopular to stick up for Jesse in a lot of necks of the woods. But a lot of people believe that he's very, very guilty. But if I were Jesse, this is what I do. There's a way to handle this, Jesse. I think that if he had a press conference, because if Jesse paid the money, then that would, we'd probably think, he was guilty all along. Paid the money. Even if he gave it to a charity, say he gave it to a women's shelter or something like that, still, paid the money. He did it. This is how you make it go away, Jesse. You hold yourself a press conference, all right? Don't wear glasses and do not wear something like this. Dress like normal people. You know, don't be the natty dresser. A t-shirt, a pair of khakis.
You're a professional at it, Jess.
You know, muss up your hair a bit. Maybe make a scar. Wait, he has a scar, right?
He had one.
he had one, right? It disappeared. Jesse, humble yourself, get to the podium, call the press and say, look, I've got a check for $130,000. Make it one of those big Ed McMahon Publishers Clearinghouse checks. And you say, I am not guilty, but I need this to go away. My family is
Won't you do that? Damn. You good at giving other people advice. Won't you take your own damn advice?
Sunglasses and arrogant attitude at home. And you say, this is not good for my family, it is not good for my friends, I don't know what will become of my acting career, but I just need this to go away so that you guys can focus on something else. Here's Chicago. Humbly, I apologize. Right? All right, so now look, a lot of people are looking forward to Beyonce's documentary on Netflix. I am. Norman and I battle because I say that she's the consummate performer. Anytime you fall down the flight of steps, that's my one thing, in 6-inch heels, and get back up and continue to pump your fist and dance. That's it. You're the one. The documentary is called Homecoming. It's going to focus on Beyonce while she's preparing for the 2018, last year's Coachella performance. Take a look.
What I really want to do is be a representative of my race, of the human race. I had a chance to show how kind we can be. how intelligent and generous we can be. I have a chance to teach and to love and to laugh. And I know that when I finish doing what I'm sent here to do, I will be called home. And I will go home without any fear, trepidations, wondering what's going to happen.
Blue Ivy doing that dance move was everything, right? So it's called Homecoming. And you know what? Beyonce has used her sneaky, wicked, almighty star power to upstage this year's Coachella. She's not performing. You know, this year's Coachella is a 2-weekend affair. You know, performances this weekend, performances that weekend. Beyonce is like, how about I do this? I drop it on Netflix right in the middle of the week. Boom! It's amazing. And then you heard her sister Solange pulled out of performing at Coachella, so there will be no Knowles at Coachella. It's all going down on Netflix on April 17th. I'll be watching. Yeah. Oh, and now that's it for Hot Topics. But we've got the hottest shoe trends coming up next.